Because everything that we knew and know as normal is no longer going to be. This is the end times. I'm not saying the world's ending tomorrow. I'm not saying next month. None of us know the day or the hour. But we're in that time period. Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Think about that verse. How good is going to become bad, and all things that are bad are going to become good. And I know we're just talking about a Christmas tree, and it's almost like a metaphor in a sense for what's going on. But that's the truth of the matter. Because everything that is wicked in this world is becoming good, right? Not just the gender stuff that's going on, everything. The pedo stuff that we see, all the stuff with these children being exploited. Parents, kids are, there's like 3 and 4 year olds that are in beauty pageants. It's all sick stuff. But it's normalized in our society because all these things that you would think are wicked are now good. And things like this, you're going to see more and more, things upside down. And like I said earlier, Stranger Things, the upside down world, right? For those of you who have seen it, which is really what's beyond the veil, everything flipped beyond the veil, bringing over what's on the other side here, which is, what's in that show. They also obviously have MK Ultra involved in that show as well. But showing you that the upside down world does exist because it's going to become this reality. It's going to become the upside down world, and it already is. And things like this tree, they might just be metaphors now for what is going on. But if you really analyze everything, if you really look at all the stuff that's going on, you'll realize that, wow, everything is flipped on its head. Everything already is inverted. And this all goes back to Aleister Crowley. This all goes back to the law of reversals. This all goes back to what they believe in. They invert the pentagram. So they take it from what the witches use it as a regular pentagram in magic spells and all that. They invert it into black magic. They take the cross. And I know people will say, well, the upside down cross is supposed to represent Peter. The Satanists take it and they invert it. They invert all symbols. They invert all signs. They invert all things. And they take what is normal and what is good and they turn it bad. And they take what is bad and turn it good. And the masses out there who don't have a clue, who are living literally in oblivion, they have no idea who they are, what they are. They're just blowing around like farts in the wind. They don't have a clue that they're being manipulated and played day in and day out, second by second, hour by hour. They're going along with this stuff. And that's why suddenly Christians, that's not suddenly, it's been going on for a while, but I mean, now more than ever, Christians are more hated than any other religion. And people won't openly admit that, but you don't hear people talking about Muhammad, you don't hear people talking about Buddha, you don't hear people talking about Shiva and Kali or any of these other deities or gods or false prophets or whoever. You only hear them targeting us. You only hear them targeting Jesus Christ and Christians. Because everything is flipped on its head. So upside down Christmas trees are just the beginning of seeing more and more things normalized and inverted. And remember, it all goes back to Crowley and the law of reversals. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.